Did you know that people form first impressions within 7 seconds of meeting you? Guess what? Your style plays a huge role in that. Whether it's a date, business meeting, or just walking into a room, the way you dress speaks before you do. So today I'm going to show you how to always be the best dressed man in the room, no matter where you go. Hello everyone, welcome to the Iron Lapel. My name is Henry, and I aim to teach men to dress with confidence and maturity, to lead life with purpose and integrity in a world that needs their best. It is unfortunate to say that people judge others based on appearances, and it should be how we are in the inside that counts, right? So while I do agree that a person's character on the inside is what should matter, it would be wrong to deny that first impressions matter. And mostly, that is with what you choose to wear, because that is the choice that we make. So no one helps us get dressed in the morning but ourselves. We have the choice to wear that graphic t-shirt that we had since high school, or we can decide to wear a collared shirt tucked in or not. All of this is ultimately down to us, and I believe that being the best dressed man in the room comes with its perks as well as its opportunities. So gentlemen, style isn't just about wearing expensive clothes or anything like that, or following everyday trends. It's about presenting yourselves with confidence and purpose. A sharp wardrobe can open doors, improve your personal and professional relationships, and even make you feel like a man that you were meant to be. But I know dressing well can feel overwhelming at times. That's why I'm breaking it down for you in simple, actionable steps. Many men struggle with dressing well because they don't know what works for them. Let's get one thing out of the way. We all know that fashion is subjective, and looking put together can be subjective to some. But it can be objective to say that we all know what dressing well means. On this channel, I teach men to dress their best in a classical sense, a style that is timeless and that can look good back then as well as today. Some fear being overdressed while others worry about fitting into current fashion trends. And let's be real, figuring out the right outfit for every occasion can be confusing, but dressing well doesn't have to be complicated. Once you understand a few key principles, you'll never have to second guess your outfit again. So the first key takeaway is to know your environment. It doesn't have to be about wearing a suit every day, like how I present myself on camera. I actually don't wear a suit every day, but I do when I can. The secret to dressing well and to be the best dressed man in the room is to dress with intention. Now, what do I mean by dressing with intention? It's to have purpose in what you wear and what you present to the world. Not wearing pajamas everywhere is one thing as well, because something that I see that's kind of wrong, that I see most men do, is wearing pajamas and flip-flops outside everywhere. Now, PJs are what you wear to sleep, and one thing that I advocate against is to wear clothes that you wear to sleep outside. I see people wearing pajamas out to the grocery stores, to the movie theaters, to the baseball stadium. It could be anything nowadays. I don't think it's right. To be able to be the best dressed man in the room, you need to have intention, a purpose of why you are dressing up, and put meaning to it. So going back to the environment and dressing with intention, we also have to learn that dressing with intention, what it means is to sometimes dress one above everyone else. So what do I mean by this? And I will give some examples right here. For example, what we wear at work. Let's say you could probably work a corporate job. Some corporate jobs nowadays, it's very casual. It may just be kind of a collared button-up shirt and slacks and call it a day. But what about if you kind of wore a tie to it as well? That could definitely elevate your outfit. Or you could add a different type of accessory, and that could elevate your outfit even more. So what to wear out with friends? This could actually kind of vary because it depends on what you are doing with your friend group. You could be having a party, or you could be going to the movie theaters. And let's say you do go to the movie theaters. Everyone else is probably just wearing t-shirts, jeans, sneakers. But what you could do is, you could probably keep the jeans if you find them comfortable. But you could even wear a polo, or you could layer it with something else, like a light jacket, for example. Being able to dress a little bit better will make you dress with intention and with a purpose. So what about if you and your friends decide to go out for a party, This party could be something that is a little bit more semi-casual. And in a semi-casual environment, people like to wear just kind of polo shirts. Apparently, most men don't really like to wear dress-up shirts like this. You could be that person to wear a dress-up shirt, like a collar shirt like this, or even throw in a tie. If you dress up one above, it shouldn't stand out too much. People will know you as the best dressed man in the room. So, what to wear on a date? Now, there are scenarios that you might go on a date. And if you're on a date, congratulations. Hopefully you have a good time. You know, going on the date, a woman would get dressed for you and she would expect you to be presentable for the date as well. There was actually a time when I went out on a date. This restaurant was very upscale and it required a dress code. There's some people who come with a button-up shirt, slacks, and dress shoes, and that works. Some could wear ties, some could wear a full suit. That works as well. But I noticed when I went into the venue, I saw a couple that was there. The lady, she was dressed up well. She made herself presentable. What I noticed what was wrong was her boyfriend, or I think her boyfriend, or it could be just a date, decided to just wear regular t-shirts and jeans, those big sneakers that you see most people wear nowadays. And the host there asked the man to remove his cap as well because he was wearing a hat. He took off his hat, but then in a way he kind of complained about it. In a way, he should know the place that he was going to was a professional environment where everyone else is going out to go eat and drink and dress for the occasion. But it kind of takes out the experience of others if you decide to show up not ready. In this case, this gentleman. But there hasn't been a time when a lady did not want her man to dress up for the occasion. In situations where you could go for a wedding. So, you know, it depends on the host, of course. But if the host says to wear formal attire, then definitely wear the formal attire and don't go above what the host is wearing because, of course, it's their day. So the next thing that you want to do is upgrade your wardrobe and get rid of clothes that you haven't worn for the past year. Now, let's talk about the foundation of a great wardrobe, and there are 3 areas to focus on. They are the essential pieces that every man should have, color coordination, as well as accessories. So let's go ahead and talk about the essential pieces at first. Every man needs a solid foundation, a well-fitted suit, quality dress shoes, crisp white shirt, dark denim, a versatile blazer. These things are timeless and they could be worn for any situation. You do decide to wear a suit, it needs to be fitted to you because it's very hard to buy a suit that's off the rack, wear it in one go and it fits because that's kind of rare. That doesn't work for me. Usually the suits that I would wear would be made to measure, bespoke when I can, you know, because bespoke's expensive, but made to measures are most of my suits. But what I mean by essential pieces is clothes that you could wear in any kind of situation and it won't be offensive to anyone. Something that could be offensive, maybe, perhaps, is wearing a graphic t-shirt. There's a time and place for graphic tees. They could be for you going to a concert, supporting a sports team, or, you know, example, you could wear a jersey as well at a sports game, but it's kind of not appropriate to wear on a date or anything like that. Essential pieces are something that is neutral, classy, and they could be mixed and matched, and you could have a whole complete wardrobe for the week and you'll be all set. So the next thing I like to talk about is color coordination. And color theory in terms of dressing well is something that is kind of very hard to do, especially when you're starting off. One thing that I think works well for most people is to stick to the classics, neutral tones like navy, gray, black, and white. And these colors pair well with almost anything and instantly elevate your look. So whatever your favorite color is, besides these neutral colors, you can add them as a tone as well. Like I said, neutral tones, navy, gray, black, white. But for me, as you can see right here, like I'm wearing a red tie, and then this is kind of not a normal suit as well. It's a herringbone suit, but it's something that you don't really see that's common compared to the navy, gray, black suit. And how I get to this point is to kind of see what pairs well, and it's a fun game really. Color coordination is perfect, but it does take time to kind of become really good at color coordination, but to elevate it, stick to the neutrals, go up from there. Add your favorite colors. Another thing that could elevate your outfit and help you become the best dressed man in the room is accessories. Now, accessories is something that is unique to everyone. What I mean by accessories is having a piece that is kind of a statement. When people see you wear this piece, they kind of know that you're one of the only ones that wears it and it's something that is unique to you. In a way, these accessories could tell a great story about you. For example, a watch. Having a good watch that you wear on the wrist tells a story. A lot of people today, unfortunately, don't really wear classic timepieces anymore, and it's kind of more Apple watches and smartwatches, but having a dedicated watch just to tell the time is something that is amazing. And in a way, it could tell a story, because whether it's a dive watch, a dress watch, or any other type of watch, it tells a story about you, your personality, and then also it could be a wonderful story about how you got that timepiece in the first place. Now, for some gentlemen, it could be something like a ring as well. I do have this one ring right here, and it's something that's personal to me. I like to wear it. It's a very good story, and for me, it's something that's close to my family and something that I like to keep with me always. A lot of people like to ask me about this, so maybe one day I'll tell you the story about that. The point is, having an accessory that sticks out to you is something that every gentleman should have. So the truth about being the best dressed man in the room can be hard at times, actually. The truth is, many of you may want to wear a suit, but you may feel like you can't pull it off. And I had this problem as well. When I started this style journey, trying to find out what works for me, it was kind of hard because there were times when legit I wanted to wear a suit, but I was a person that didn't wear suits every day back then. And all of a sudden, adjusting to it, when I decided to dress up, all of a sudden, people within my circle would start looking at me and wonder, what's up? Like, am I going to an interview or something? Or they would always ask me if I'm dressing up for a certain reason. But honestly, it was just kind of for myself. It takes a while to get to the point where I eventually moved up with every single step, eventually got to where I am now. One day, I started off wearing t-shirts, jeans, polo shirts, dress shirts, chinos, dress shoes, then eventually putting on that tie, becoming confident with that. And it just becomes a natural progression where people see, oh, he's just dressing up a little bit better, becoming the best dressed man in the room one step at a time. And eventually, me wearing a suit is something that is so normal that no one really questions it. Or at least people that are very close to me. They kind of already know that I'm the guy that wears a suit. So that's that. It develops my natural confidence that over time, I get better at dressing up. I dress with intention, I dress with purpose. And that is something that I want for everyone as well. To dress with intention, to dress with purpose. If you want to wear that suit eventually, you can right now, you can tomorrow actually. But if you could do it, good for you. For me, I couldn't at first because I was shy. For many of us, it does take the time. For me, it took about 3 years to eventually be confident with wearing a suit everywhere, and it became normal. In fact, this has become my new comfort to be able to dress up. And sometimes when I just don't dress up on Fridays or Sundays, I just kind of feel off. So to sum it up, dressing well isn't about having the biggest budget or following every trend. It's about mastering the basics, investing in quality pieces, and wearing them with confidence. When you put effort into your style, people notice and opportunities will open up. So I have an actionable step for everyone here, and that is to dress one above everyone else. This will help you become the best dressed man in the room. Dress one above. It doesn't matter your current situation right now. Whether you're a construction worker, maybe that's not suited to dress up, but then afterwards, you could do it for yourself. And that's the best thing that we all can do, is to dress up for ourselves. If you're working in a corporate job, yeah, wear that tie, make that effort, and soon you'll be known as that guy wearing the tie, and it becomes so normal. So everyone, dress one step above. And maybe take this into consideration as well. For me, I wear a suit on Fridays and Sundays because that's something that I like to do. It's been a hobby of mine. It's just something that has become so natural for me now. So maybe for you, on Fridays and Sundays, you could go all out. You could dress up if you want to. You could wear a suit. You could wear whatever you want that makes you feel comfortable. And as it's something that becomes comfortable for you to wear on Fridays and Sundays, maybe it could become part of your whole life now. This is what this channel is about, creating this whole style journey for the gentleman out there, for you who want to live a better life. So with that, I would like to thank everyone for all the subscribers right now. I got 74, but I'm a small channel, so it's something that's very easy to count, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100. If you have any thoughts about this, any questions that you may have, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll read it and get back with you as soon as possible. And with that, have a good one, and please take care of yourself.